sovereign investors to come with us and go on this journey and tap into the real growth in these markets. And today we're attracting capital from across the globe, including from our Gulf peers, under our management with our expertise. Looking at the sectors that we're looking at to date, obviously the biggest sector would be transport and logistics, given Kazakhstan is a natural land bridge between East and West, and could be the gateway for the North-South corridor as well. Secondly, we look at food and agriculture, given the rising incomes and growing populations. Thirdly, we look at consumer retail, and you have totally a young population in this region. So you tap into the right sectors that have scale and growth. Lastly, the sectors that can achieve certain leapfrogging is the fintech and technology. You have a young population on average between Uzbekistan and Kazakhstan and in the region in general. So put these sectors together, you have room to scale and room to achieve certain targets and bring value to your investors and sustainable growth to the region itself. So in summary, what we do as Oman is sustainable investment, growth, and of course, provide value to the economies that we invest in through strategic partnerships.
Thank you. If I may, I'll add one additional question I'll ask is, how do you source deals from the region? I mean, a lot of people would be interested, like who have projects, how to be on your investment radar?
Well, normally it's bilateral sourcing most of the time. And this region depends on networking. You need to know the right people. You need to be ingressed in the
that's why we have AIFD
environment. And that's why you have this forum.
Yes.
Exactly. And I encourage everyone to reach out to us, ask us how we're doing. We'll be very happy and accommodative. We have our team as well present here, and we'll be very welcome.
Thank you. That I think was a helpful piece of information. Now I would like to invite to the stage my good friend Abdullah from Masdar. Masdar and the project on 1 gigawatt wind power plant is one of the flagship projects, as they say, between Kazakhstan and UAE that I myself was quite involved. So could you please tell us about the project itself? How does it fit into the portfolio of Masdar? And what do you think beyond this project, what do you see the potential is in the Kazakhstan and maybe broader region?
Thank you, Rinat. It's always a pleasure to be here in Astana and also with you. And thank you for all the support. That's really much appreciated. So maybe I'll start off talking about a little bit about Masdar, what we do very quickly, and then I'll talk a little bit about what we do in Kazakhstan. As Masdar, we've been established back in 2006 with the mandate to develop renewable energy projects in UAE and globally. And the name Masdar, it is an Arabic name with the meaning of the source. And the vision and the mission that we had, that was, we want to be the source of renewable energy, the source of knowledge, the source of development, the source of deployment of renewable energy globally. And that's how we started back in 2006, when not a lot of people were talking about renewables, not a lot of people who did any or developed any frameworks or regulations to support renewables implementation. So we started almost 20 years ago from the UAE. We are backed by 3 main shareholders, one of them being Mubadala Investment Company, which is one of the largest sovereign wealth funds in the United Arab Emirates, with an asset base of more than $220 billion. We've also backed by ADNOC, one of the largest oil and gas companies in the United Arab Emirates and globally also. And then the third shareholder is Taqa, one of the largest utilities in the region, in the Middle East, and they're also active in this region and globally. So with the support of our 3 shareholders that are extremely diverse in nature, investing in multiple sectors and backing us to be in Kazakhstan, also opens doors to multiple companies in UAE to consider Kazakhstan, to consider investment in Kazakhstan, and to look at our success in Kazakhstan as a roadmap and a benchmark for them to grow in Kazakhstan. But that's something we are very proud as Masdar to be one of the first largest investors here in Kazakhstan coming from the UAE, with the support obviously from the government of Kazakhstan, our partners, our clients and stakeholders here in Kazakhstan. Around 1 year ago, we've signed an agreement with the government to develop 1 gigawatt of wind projects in Jambyl region here in Kazakhstan. This project consists of 3 main components, and I think we always keep saying wind, and people forget what is actually this project is. So one main component is the wind, yes, and that wind turbines and the wind energy will create electricity, right, to deliver to the consumers. And the rough estimate that this project, the electricity generated from the wind, will be delivered to almost 300,000 homes in Kazakhstan and will be supplied them with sufficient electricity. The second component of the project is the BESS and the battery storage component. And the reason why we have that, as you know, the wind energy is not consistent. Sometimes the wind blows, sometimes it doesn't. And when it doesn't blow, you don't have electricity. So you need to, some way, control the profile of the generation that you have from these kind of projects and manage the technicality technical challenges coming from this profile. So we installed a 600 megawatt hour battery storage that will be able to store the energy from the wind and then dispatch it on the grid to stabilize the generation of electricity. And the third main component of the project is the transmission lines. So for this project, we're building more than 300 kilometers of transmission lines that will support eventually the connectivity and the integration of the national grid within the Jambyl region through this project. Right? So it is a massive project that have multiple stakeholders, multiple partners involved in doing it. We are developing this project in partnership with Samrock Energy and KIDF with the support of AIFC, Minister of Energy, Financial Settlement Center, KIGOC, and many other relevant authorities within Kazakhstan. But this is what we're doing in Kazakhstan. This is the meaning of what we do in Kazakhstan, and also this is who we represent to attract more investors in Kazakhstan through this collaboration with the government.
Thank you. It's interesting, right? So thank you. Yes. Just like an observation, if I may share, right? So we have Oman investing, as you said, in Kazakhstan, like from 90s, right? But doing it kind of discreetly. Not everybody talks about it. Then we have UAE, when there are different companies and from different industries coming in and more doing like a one-on-one G2G projects. And then we have Power International Holding from Qatar. Like they came in, everybody knows they're coming in. They came in, right? And Amir, you have established already 7 or 8 companies in AIFC. As I said, everyone knows that the Qataris investor is coming in. You acquired Power International Holding acquired the mobile operators. We know that there are large gas projects in your portfolio. So yeah, tell us about your strategy in coming to Kazakhstan. Apart from these 2 sectors, are you looking beyond that for investment opportunities? What's the strategy again? And how was the experience of working in Kazakhstan so far?
Let me take this opportunity first to thank you and your team for this such a platform, engaging platform, engaging all the high-level people, policymakers, businessmen, investors, and all reliable people here in Kazakhstan. Renat, and you are the most important guy who knows. Power International Holding did huge investments in Kazakhstan and focuses mainly on energy sector through its subsidiary UCC Holding. So we are implementing large scales of projects in energy. The Southern Pipeline, gas pipeline, Bino-Buzoy-Shymkent, and the northern one, Kostanay-Aktobe, in partnership with Sambo Kazina and the Kazakhstan. Besides for the power plant in Kizlarda, 1,100 megawatt. It's a combined cycle gas power plant. In addition to gas processing plant, 2.5 BCMA in Kashgar. Yes, Kashgar region. So energy sector is main focus. Second thing, the telecommunication, as you mentioned, through acquiring Altel, Tele2 from Kazakh Telecom. And recently we established PowerMind, our subsidiary, in order to focus on IT and AI with digital solutions. And now, yes, in the upcoming years, back to your question, in the upcoming years, we are focusing on the mining sector because we believe it's a promising and booming industry in Kazakhstan. That's it.
Thank you. Yeah, we've heard of few industries that I think that the investors, although I would say foreign investors, but especially from the Gulf are focused on is transport and logistics, mining. Which is good to hear is IT and this thing. So we see that the Kazakhstan is growing importance in that area, and that's really the industry of the future, I believe. Thank you, Amir, and I would like to hear more, a little bit details further on. Нурлан Ильич, если можно, вот вопрос, да,